I look for focus. I really, really value people who are determined and focused, and um, they carry a sense of humbleness to them. It's almost like you want to work, nobody wants to work with the person in the room who's the loudest, always telling you what to do. They want to work with the person who's malleable, who's open to growing and letting you lead with them and having a sense of trust in the room. So even if you come in and you don't have full clarity on what you want, but you can at least, you're willing to try and you're willing to work with someone and you're willing to like acknowledge you don't know everything in the room. I think there's a real beauty in that. And that's a huge part of making me decide. If I feel like there's a sense of arrogance or attitude that I'm already sensing from the off bat, it's like your first time you're meeting with a client is like your honeymoon stage. This is the best part. You know what I mean? Everything from here gets harder. So if I already get that sense from the upfront that you're gonna like, you don't have a filter, or you don't recognize that there's two people in the room, or you're not like emotionally intelligent, like you don't pick up on both people in the room. It's not that I don't think those are things that I wouldn't work with, but it doesn't make me exactly inclined to want to start there. I'm like, okay, now we have a bigger battle to sort out because I can't focus on your talent or helping you ignite if your ego is bigger than everything else in the room, you know? And like, I think that's where people get to like very confused with what the difference between cocky and confident is. Confident is knowing you worked your ass off to get to where you are, and that you are confident that with what you know, you are confident in, but with also acknowledging that you don't know everything. Cocky is when people come in acting like they're the best thing that's walked in this room. They know everything, and you are actually just wrong and almost inconvenient for questioning them. It's that difference that makes it. It's not about not being good about it or saying like I'm not good. I will work with both parties. I just want to make sure somebody recognizes like you're in the room to learn or to grow. And part of growing is learning, whether it be together or from the person you're working with. Like that's just kind of how it works. So I look for determination, focus, openness, and I would say humbleness. Like those are my key factors I look for. And then I'd say the rest kind of inevitably goes. I don't think there's anything that I would say like, oh, if you're not a certain, if you're not smart enough, like I'm not that type of person, because everything that we learn in life, we're capable of teaching and we're capable of getting stronger at. So I don't think that weaknesses, or the quote weaknesses is the term I would say like I look for. I appreciate people who understand like we're all human and we all deserve respect and value.